satisfied. No matter how I tried, now you wanna say goodbye to me. Love is one big illusion, I should try to forget, but there is something left in my head. I won't forget the way you're kissing, the feeling so strong, we're lasting for so long. But I'm not the man your heart is missing. That's why you go away. I know, yes I know. Sitting here all alone in the middle of nowhere, don't know which way to go. There ain't so much to say now between us. There ain't so much for you. There ain't so much for me anymore. I won't forget the way you're kissing, the feeling so strong, we're lasting for so long. But I'm not the man your heart is missing. That's why you go.
From one version to another, we can become greater. Like the new Great Taste White. Ngayon mas creamy at mas makape. Tamang timplang mas pinasarap. Lipat na sa mas pinasarap na Great Taste White.
Stubborn acne? Finally! Help lessen acne by up to 94% with Lactacid. With triple acne defense, treats acne from the inside, repairs skin, and prevents breakouts. Finally! Lactacid, the pimple expert.
An only child, alone and wild, a cabinet maker's son. His hands were meant for different work, and his heart was known to none. He left his home and went his lone and solitary way, and he gave to me a gift I know I never can repay. A quiet man of music, denied a simpler fate. He tried to be a soldier once, but his music wouldn't wait. He earned his love through discipline, a thundering velvet hand. His gentle means of sculpting souls took me years to understand. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. My brothers' lives were different, for they heard another call. One went to Chicago and the other to St. Paul. I'm in Colorado when I'm not in some hotel, living out this life I've chose and come to know so well. Thank you for the music and your stories of the road. I thank you for the freedom when it came my time to go. I thank you for the kindness and the times when you got tough. And Papa, I don't think I said I love you near enough. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument and his song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. I am a living legacy to the leader of the band.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, or brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all.
Elevate your taste with San Miguel Premium All Malt, a full-flavored European-style lager brewed with 100% pure malt. San Miguel Premium All Malt, as distinct as your taste. Raise the bar with San Miguel Premium Beers.
We came into today, Chad, you said this could be one of the best of all time, a grand final that meets that grand prefix. This grand final is just so special. Biblical proportions ahead of us as we head into Nuke for the 5th and final map.
Oof, Twist. That was why we call him the magician.
He's like the aggression. He's been found out before, and Twist, talk about his impact. This will be some time to find out the rat in the hole.
Do you consider that? He did. He sees it, and he slaps him down, back of the skull. No, look at it. Breaks Navi's backs. Twist, he just stands up, and he tells Navi to sit down.
Sometimes the perfect play is all about unbelievable teamwork, timing, and tactics. IEM Cologne 2022 was special. For one, it was the first time the Cathedral of Counter-Strike hosted a live crowd in 3 years. But it also played host to one of the most incredible plays in CSGO history. Going into the tournament, FaZe Clan felt like the team to look out for. Hot off of wins at IEM Katowice and the Antwerp Major, the FaZe super team seemed unstoppable. FaZe took down each and every opponent throughout the group stage without dropping a single map, then went on to crush the semis as well. There was no doubt that they were the favorites.
Comes right into his crosshair. Brokey with the ult finds the kill, but can they actually recover 2 AWPs to defend the entire round?
Playing much more of a passive role, although with the AWP on some maps he can be very aggressive. There's Brokey finding Alex, and they walk into it. Down into a 2 versus 2 from a 4-on-2. Still 27 seconds left. Absolute insanity. 15 seconds on the clock. They're trying to bring the bomb over to the B-bomb site. Robs is catching one, and now it's on Sunbayas. 10 seconds left. He's going to go fake it once. They come running for him, and they're so ready. What a mind game. 19 seconds on the clock, and they're going to try and go for the bomb plant. That might help them out in terms of the money. Twist fighting it. Oh my God. He's got the right idea. He's got the right aim. Twist is ready, and it's a one-tap. He has done it! I can't believe they managed to do it. Oh, Robs, he's thinking about it. Straight up the vent. No one's seen him yet. He's going to be walking it into the shot. Surely no. Moba's not looking for it. And Alex on the other side, low on health. Robs, is he going to take it away from them? Alex is nearly dead already, and now he will be. Huge clutch coming in from Robs.
FaZe made quick work of Movie Star Riders to put themselves in yet another grand final with a chance of securing their first ever trophy in Cologne. But on the other side of the bracket was a resurging Simple and Navi, who despite playing with a stand-in, looked entirely capable of putting an end to FaZe's land streak. Navi had pushed FaZe to 5 maps at Antwerp and went on to beat them at Blast Spring Finals. Their momentum was building, and the atmosphere in the grand finals was electric. FaZe got off to a hot start before Navi answered back, but when it came down to the wire, FaZe closed out map 1 16-13. But on map 2 and 3, things started slipping. FaZe's hopes of lifting yet another trophy were being stripped away by Navi.
Could try and close a 1v2, but that smoke and a kit chatted quite a pairing.
They're going to group up in K2.
Oh, Twist on the jiggle. Confirms his position. Smoke and kit, I remind you. That's going to get the nerves going. Round the world. He's baited him in. They can't find him. Twist distracted. If he could just do it again. He's on it, and he's tapping it. Robs, nervous, in the big stage, as Bits closes it out! A monstrous clutch as the rookie keeps his cool.
Navi were on the precipice of taking down FaZe and destroying their chance at taking their first trophy in the Cathedral. But FaZe weren't going to go down that easy. A monstrous team performance on Mirage sent the grand final to a map 5 decider on Nuke, the very map where FaZe secured the Antwerp Major against Navi only a couple of months prior.
And I want to see how Kerrigan sets up the T side, right? Now with in mind how the individuals are playing for Navi after 4 maps. Perfecto is the A anchor. He saw a lot of action in the semifinal. Bit is the RAM player, right? We all know how important Yard is on Nuke. That's where Electronic is. And Simple as the rotator, right? So does the game plan change a little bit?
We came into today, Chad, you said this could be one of the best of all time. A grand final that meets that grand prefix. And I think we might be there. This grand final is just so special. Biblical proportions ahead of us as we head into Nuke. Familiar territory, Chad, for the 5th and final map.
Yo, turn it off, man. I'm in a scrim.
Seb, what are you doing in here?
I told you, dude, I'm on the grind.
Damn, dude, you're actually practicing like that?
I mean, I have no...
With the Predator Helios Neo 16 gaming laptop, you don't have to set up the perfect space. You can game anywhere. A brilliant 16-inch G-Sync compatible panel with 100 GeForce.
Wow, you're right. This is...
Go check it out.
FaZe had a painfully slow start. They lost the opening pistol round and the first gun round, leading to a 5-0 deficit on the most important map of the entire tournament. They needed a comeback.
Perfecto changes it, flips the script, needs the double twist low, vulnerable, but bailed out by Rain.
FaZe clawed their way back, and for the first time on the map, pulled ahead. But as Nuke dragged on, the rounds were being decided by the slimmest of margins.
Brokey needs this, and he's all shut down long range from Perfecto. Twist bounds into the shots. Oh, he crunches up! 2 fights, 2 angles. Carrigan started this cannon, boys. Close it down. Twist, another round, 1-on-1. Right down to the wire. Perfecto! Again! And again, Perfecto!
A heroic entry from Twists on round 20.
You there, second desk, blue jacket. What is your name?
My name is Alexis.
Alexis, please leave my lecture room. I don't want to see you at one of my lectures ever again.
I don't understand.
I am not going to ask a second time. Thank you. Why are there laws? What are laws for? Anyone?
Social order?
To protect the person's personal rights. So that you can rely on the government?
Justice? Thank you. Tell me, was I unfair to your classmate just now? Indeed I was. So, why didn't any of you protest? Why didn't any of you try and stop me? Why didn't you want to prevent this injustice? You see, what you have just learnt, you wouldn't have understood in 1,000 hours of lectures unless you lived it. You didn't say anything because you weren't affected yourself. And this attitude speaks against you and against life. You think it doesn't concern you, so it's none of your business. Well, I'm here to say, if you don't help bring about justice, then one day you too may experience injustice, and there will be nobody there to stand before you. Truth and justice lives through us all, and we must fight for it. Because in life and work, I mean, we often live next to each other, but not with each other. We console ourselves that the problems of others are nothing to do with us, none of our business. And we go home glad at night that we're spared, but it's about standing up for each other. Every day an injustice happens in business, sport, or on the tram. Relying on someone else to take care of it is not good enough. It is our duty to be there for others, to speak up for others when they cannot. I am here to teach you the power of your voice. I want you to learn critical thinking. working to empower you to stand up for what is right, even if it means going against what everyone else is doing. Let's begin.
Forced Electronic and Bit into a save, and Na'Vi conceded the round. It wasn't ideal, but Na'Vi managed to scrounge together a buy with 3 rifles and 2 MP9s, with the game on the line. And this is when FaZe sealed Na'Vi's fate.
Twist, talk about his impact. This will be some time to find out the rat in the hole.
Do you consider that?
He did.
He sees him, and he slaps him down, back of the skull. Twist breaks Na'Vi's backs. In the dying stages of regulation, as they're gone 15, Twist, he just stands up, and he tells Na'Vi to sit down.
When you look back at the incredible history of CSGO, Twist's mini drop really stands out as something special. So let's break it down second by second. Now, FaZe actually ran the exact same site executes in round 28 and 29. The round started off with Rain throwing 2 standard smokes to land outside mini, which are normally used to help the T's safely cross to garage or secret. As the first smoke was thrown, Twists made his way onto silo. He sat there for about 6 or 7 seconds before jumping down onto mini and turning around to kill Electronic. But let's see that kill again. Now you might be wondering why it is that Electronic didn't really react to Twists falling onto mini. Like, at first glance, he really should have heard him, right? But you see, just before Twists dropped, Rain threw a flash outside along the fence and towards secret to prevent any CTs on Na'Vi from peeking. But flashes don't just obscure sight, they also make a loud noise. The flash popped just as Twist's feet hit mini, drowning out the sound of the drop. Electronic simply couldn't react. Check it out from Electronic's POV. It's pretty understandable that he couldn't hear Twists with all of the utility being thrown and whatever was being said in comms and the crowd and all those things together. Having already dealt with Electronic, Twists kept pushing forward, dropping off mini and getting a kill on SDY before he could even react. Rain's second smoke outside mini even perfectly bloomed as Twists dropped, so if any players on Na'Vi were playing in garage, they couldn't see him. And while all of this is happening, Kerrigan was sitting on T-roof with his utility ready to go. First, he threw a flash to blind anyone on Na'Vi who was playing back site, then he threw a Molotov to damage the site player and potentially push them out in the open, following it up with a second flash. This worked exactly as planned in the previous round. Twists got a free kill on Simple as he tried fleeing the flames. But in round 28, Brokey also threw a flash through Squeaky, which landed at the entrance of the site and distracted SDY before Twist gets the kill. And at this point, the round is essentially over. Brokey cleaned up Perfecto, Rops got the trade.
The life you gotta move back and erase the classic. This game is a race. I'm parked in the field with dinosaurs, Jurassic. They fossils fuel my gassing. I'm geologically dripped in this historical fashion. It's a
Link confirmed, sir.
Engage pilot to pilot protocol. Gypsy danger. Ready in the line, sir.
Disengaging transport.
Listen, all ports sealed. Ready to submerge. All ports sealed. Ready to submerge. Two actives still in circle formation in the Guam quadrant. Codename Scunner, Raiju. Both category 4. Roger that.
Right flank's clear. I got nothing. Left.
She's dead. You were right. She does draw power from the dark dimension. She wasn't who I thought she was. She was complicated. The dark dimension is volatile, dangerous. What if it overtook her? She taught us it was forbidden, while she drew on its power to steal centuries of life. She did what she thought was right. The bill comes due, don't you see? Her transgressions led the zealots to Dormammu. Caecilius was her fault, and here we are, in the consequence of her deception. A world on fire.
Why did Pacific Rim 2 become a massive flop in the eyes of viewers? Even though the mechs in the sequel looked cooler, it received unanimous negative reviews. The reason? The first movie set the bar too high. In the original, the mechs had a real weight to them. The cockpit was designed to connect closely with the pilots through mechanical linkages, so whatever the pilot did, the mech responded instantly, creating a true man-machine sync. However, in the second film, while the tech was more advanced, the magnetic levitation cockpit lost that heaviness. Even though the pilots could do all sorts of moves inside, the fight scenes felt light, almost like watching Transformers battling monsters. Another issue was the camera angles. In the first movie, they often used low angles to emphasize the mech's sheer size, making the audience feel like they were witnessing gods descend, but that was completely missing in the second film, especially in the final scene where the hero drops down with a palm strike. I wonder if the director himself would laugh seeing that. Why did Pacific Rim 2 become a massive flop in the eyes of viewers? Even though the
You may say I'm a dreamer.
Touch the sound of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people maybe. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs. And touch the sound of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people maybe. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing.
Matagal mo nang sinubukan pero sinusubukan ka pa. Mahirap nga, pero konti na lang. Matitikman na ang sarap. Take your shot. Tanduay Select. Drink responsibly.
Yeah, I was born a misfit. Grew up 10 miles from the town of Ipswich. Wanted to make it big, I wished it to existence. I never was a sick kid, always dismissed quick. Stick to singing, stop rapping like it's Christmas. And if you're talking money, then my conversation's shifting. My dreams are bigger than just being on the rich list. Might be insanity, but people call it gifted. My face is going numb from the shit the stuff is mixed with. Watch how the lyrics in the songs might get twisted. My wife wears red, but looks better without the lipstick. I'm a private guy, yeah, you know nothing about my business. And if I had my 15 minutes, I must have missed them. 20 years old is when I came in the game, and now it's 8 years on and you remember the name. And if you thought I was good, well then I'm better today. But it's ironic how your people thought I'd never be great. I like my shows open air, Tokyo to Delaware. Put your phones in the air if you wanna be rock. You know I want way more than I already got. Give me a song with Eminem and 50 Cent in the club. You know it ain't my time to call it a day. I wanna crack on and I wanna be paid, but it's about time you remember the name. Hey, hey, you know it ain't my time to call it a day. I wanna crack on and I wanna be paid, but it's about time you remember the name. Hey, hey,
Hey, hey, hey. I can still remember trying to shop a deal from Taco Bell to TRL. I climbed the Billboard chart to the top until as fate would have it, became an addict. Funny, cause I had pop a pill, but they said time would tell if I'd prevail. And all I did was put 9 inch nails in my eyelids now. I'm seeing diamond sales like I'm in Zales. Without a doubt, by any means, I rap with skinny jeans. I couldn't do anything in them. I be splitting scenes of denim when I'm spitting schemes, which really means no ifs, fans, or buts are squeezing in between. You sleep on me, cause you're only fucking living in your dreams. Not even when I'm on my deathbed, man, I feel like Ed. It isn't time to drop the mic yet, so why would I quit? The thought that I would stop when I'm dead just popped in my head. I said it, then forgot what I said. It isn't
my time to call it a day. I got rep locked and I'm already paid, but it's about time you remember the name. Hey, hey, you know it ain't
Ain't nobody cold as me. I dress so fresh, so clean. You can find me in my whip, rocking my Fendi drip. Man, you know just what I mean. Shining, wrist with the rocks on it, Pashimis with locks on it. Everything my voice on, the shit knocked on it. Balenciaga saga, I'm a bird dog baller. It's just another episode, my hoes are spoiling. She like to fly shit, and I like to buy shit. Shit, I'm getting stupid money. What else we gonna do with money? Bitch, we be ballin' out. The king bring me 50 bottles. Tonight we gon' blow a check. Worry about this shit tomorrow. The turnip is so real. We bout to get super lit. Boy, I'm kicking straight facts. That's just how we do this shit. Tomorrow we hanging over till we start feeling sober. Then it's time to start it over. Here we go again.
You know it ain't my time to call it a day. I got rap rock, then I'm already paid. And this is about time you remember the name. Hey, hey. You know it ain't my time to call it a day. I got rap rock, and I'm already paid. But it's about time you remember the name. Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
Mami na mas pinanghang?
Where?
Mami na mas pinasarap?
Where? Labuyo!
Makini Spicy Labuyo Beef Mami. Labuyo!
Start trading with FXTM, best trading experience winner. Trade commodities.
Yeah. It's crazy. I'ma made all this money from doing this. Now count it 5, 10, yeah, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, get the money, throw it in the furnace. Yeah, this shit be funny. Earn it just to burn it. Swag dripping from me. That's what I do with money. Got money up the ass. Call it toilet paper. Yeah, flush with cash. Girl, nice butt. Is it up for grabs? Just wanna touch your ass. Is that too much to ask?
jurisdiction ng ICC sa Pilipinas. Petition ng kampo ni dating Pangulong Duterte. Yan ang agenda report ni Joash Malimban.
Humihiling ng recusal o tumanggi si Solicitor General Menardo Guevara na irepresenta sina Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla, Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, PNP Chief Romel Marbil, CIDG Director Nicolas Torre III, Immigration Commissioner Norman Tansinco, Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo, AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Bronner at iba pang opisyal sa petisyong inihain ng magkakapatid na Duterte. Ayon sa isang manifestation and motion na inihain ng OSG ngayong araw, hindi raw nararapat na irepresenta ng kanilang tanggapan ang mga respondent kahit na top government officials ang mga ito. Ang dahilan, matibay ang paninindigan ng OSG na wala ng jurisdiksyon ng ICC sa bansa. Bago italaga ni Pangulong Marcos si Guevara bilang Solicitor General o pangunahing abogado ng gobyerno, naglingkod siya bilang Justice Secretary noong Duterte administration. Si Guevara ay dati ding law partner ni former Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea, ang matalik na kaibigan ni Duterte na kanya namang abogado ngayon sa kinakaharap na kaso sa ICC. Sa mga ganitong sitwasyon, maaari raw mag-deputize ang OSG ng legal officers mula sa government, departments, bureaus, agencies at offices na maaaring magrepresenta sa mga kawani ng gobyerno. Noong nakaraang March 12 kasi, naghain ng petition for habeas corpus ang magkakapatid na sina Kitty, Baste at Paulo Duterte sa Korte Suprema. Layo ng petisyong ito na pabalikin sa Pilipinas ang kanilang ama na si former President Duterte. Giit nila, illegal ang naging pag-aresto sa dating Pangulo dahil wala na raw jurisdiction ng ICC sa Pilipinas mula nang kumalas ito noong 2019. Kaya bakit daw ICC ang huhukom kay Duterte kung mayroon naman tayong functioning judicial system?
Ang kanilang posisyon mulat sa poll, sa lahat ng payag nila sa publiko, pati yung mga pleadings na sinabit sa ICC, pinaninindigan nilang walang jurisdiction. Ngayon, ang demanda doon sa mga magiging kliyente nila, lumabag sila doon sa posisyon nila. Paano mo naman ipagtatanggol yun?
Paliwanag naman ni former SC Associate Justice Antonio Carpio, hindi ito ang kaso sa isang Supreme Court decision noong 2021. Ayon kasi sa Pangilinan versus Cayetano SC Anbank, pananagutan pa rin ni Duterte ang mga naganap na krimen sa bansa noong sakop ito ng Rome Statute mula November 2011 hanggang March 2019. Hindi rin daw ibig sabihin nito na hindi gumagana ang ating mga hukuman, kundi dahil bigo at unwilling ang ating sariling pamahalaan na imbestigahan at i-prosecute si Duterte para sa umano'y libo-libong extrajudicial killings sa kanyang war on drugs. Samantala, naghain na rin ng isang motion for reconsideration at isang supplemental petition ang kampo ni Duterte, kasama si Senator Bato de la Rosa, kaugnay ng denied na immediate issuance ng TR.
Boy, ang manginis dobleng Davao Oriental. Mother, pwede ba kaming maligo ng dagat, Mother? Ang ganda ng sunset, Mother. O, parang ikaw. Tignan mo sinatnat, Mother. O, di ka na naawa dyan. At yihi, pinayadan kami ni Mother ba? Kabijing, ano ba nat? Huwag mo nga akong kinakagat. Aray. Aray nat ba? Aray, ang sakit na ba? Hindi na lang ako bababa. Be, bahala kayo dyan, uy. Tapos sabi ni Jinjin, let's go, Dad. Let's make some revenge. Ay, parang gusto ko yan, Jinris. Baka
Buo po ang
nila. Ang uban magbalay yun. God og tuyoon og pugson gyud pero mapasubo ang kwarta nga akong gihipos para sa akong katiguangon. Kahibaw ko kay moabot kog mga 89 di ako kibaw hantod kanos ako muna nga problema po na o nga buhi ko mga 10 years may stretch pa na ako, mainat pa na ako 20 years, wala na ko'y kwarta ang ako ng anak mubahog sa akong baba o lugaw o medisina ngunang ako wala ko'y balay bago kita mo na ako sa dunya teachers village man na para man sa mga maestrang housing.
She said, don't you worry if I disappear. I told her I'm not really looking for another mistake. I called an old friend thinking that the trouble would wait, but then I jumped right in. A week later returned. I reckon she was only looking for a lover to burn, but I gave her my time for 2 or 3 nights. Then I put it on pause until the moment was right. I went away 4 months until our paths crossed again. She told me I was never looking for a friend. Maybe you could swing by my room around 10. Baby, bring the lemon and a bottle of gin. We'll be in between the sheets till the late AM. Baby, if you wanted me, then you should have just said she's singing. Don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe.
fix her. Only wanna see her. We drink away the days with a takeaway pizza. Before a text message was the only way to reach her. Now she's staying at my place and loves the way I treat her. Singing out Aretha all over the track like a feature. And never wants to sleep, I guess that I don't want to either. But me and her, we make money the same way. 4 cities, 2 planes the same day. And those shows have never been what it's about. But maybe we'll go together and just figure it out. I'd rather put on a film with you and sit on the couch. But we should get on a plane or we'll be missing it now. Wish I'd have written it down, the way that things played out. When she was kissing him, how I was confused about. Now she should figure it out while I'm sat here singing. Don't win my love. That heart is so cold, all over my own. I don't wanna know that, babe. Don't win my love. I told her she knows. Take aim and reload. I don't wanna know that, babe. On my hotel door, I don't even know if she knows what for. She was crying on my shoulder. I already told you, trust and respect is what we do this for. I never intended to be next, but you didn't need to take him to bed, that's all. And I never saw him as a threat until you disappeared with him to have sex.
Match, finally breaking his 11-match losing streak against Axelsen. After the match, Axelsen briefly confronted Ginting before storming off the court. What exactly was said remains a mystery, but Axelsen later reignited the debate on his social media.
I just asked Ginting, are you sure you didn't touch the net? And he said, I'm sure I didn't touch the net. And I say, okay, if we find out you touched the net, then you owe me 3 cups of coffee. And Ginting still owes me a cup of coffee, by the way.
This player almost lost his control due to a controversial decision, sparking heated tensions.
Senta malvada, quica malvada, trava na ponta da pica e não para. Senta malvada, quica malvada, trava na ponta da pica e não para. Senta malvada, quica malvada, trava na ponta da pica e não para. Ai, senta no palhaço, vai senta no palhaço, vai.
Can I help you?
Who are you?
I'm Hank McCoy. I look after the house now.
You're a beast? Look at you. I guess you're a late bloomer.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
So where's the professor?
There's no professor here.
You're pretty strong for a scrawny kid. Sure there's not a little beast in there?
No, he's not here.
Hey, I said the school's closed. You need to leave. Not until I see the professor. There's no professor here. I told you that. Look, kid, you and I are gonna be good friends. You just don't know it yet. Professor? Professor? What's going on here? Professor? Please don't call me that. Get off the bloody chandelier, Hank.
Can I help you?
Who are you?
Wait, no! I kept your secret! I did! Just as I promised! I told no one of your existence, no one! But you have to understand, we Britons are in a desperate fight. I hate to ask, but we need your help. I would give up everything. Everything! I'd give up drink, money, win. Look, good men will die without your help. I know your world was destroyed. I'm sorry, but please don't let ours die too. I beg of you.
Guardian Knights transform. Dragon is yours.
That would be just the thing.
Protect this staff. One day, a great evil will come for it.
We fight for honor. We fight for the human race. For all that is good in mankind.
No sacrifice! No victory!
Kim Jong-un was missing, and they said that they thought he was sick. Was that a trap?
CIA is saying Kim Jong-un was having some surgery. Kim Jong-un does have health issues.
What kind of health issues?
He's over 330 pounds, and he's like 5'7", and he gained weight very rapidly. He drinks like 13 bottles of wine a night, and he has insane parties every single day, so he's not healthy. He does not know how to control himself. Recently, Kim Jong-un lost weight, but people say that's like, oh, is he becoming healthy? No, he just became very ill. So they are preparing who's gonna succeed him afterwards.
Kim Jong-un was missing, and they said that they thought he was sick. Was that a trap?
CIA is saying Kim Jong-un was having some surgery. Kim Jong-un does have health issues.
What kind of health issues?
He's over 330 pounds, and he's like 5'7", and he gained weight very rapidly. He drinks like 13 bottles of wine a night, and he has insane parties every single day, so he's not healthy. He does not know how to control himself. Recently, Kim Jong-un lost weight, but people say that's like, oh, is he becoming healthy? No, he just became very ill. So they are preparing who's gonna succeed him afterwards.
Kim Jong-un was missing, and they said that they thought he was sick. Was that a trap?
CIA is saying Kim Jong-un was having some surgery. Kim Jong-un does have health issues.
What kind of health issues?
He's over 330 pounds, and he's like 5'7", and he gained weight very rapidly. He drinks like 13 bottles of wine a night, and he has insane parties every single day, so he's not healthy. He does not know how to control himself. Recently, Kim Jong-un lost weight, but people say that's like, oh, is he becoming healthy? No, he just became very ill. So they are preparing who's gonna succeed him afterwards.
Kim Jong-un was missing, and they said that they thought he was sick. Was that a trap?
CIA is saying